The burden of disease in the middle Mediterranean.
The burden of disease in the eastern Mediterranean is not dissimilar to other regions of the world. However, certain advantages lie in the diet of Mediterranean people. They are at a decreased risk of cardiovascular disease due to consumption of olive oil, opposed to other fat sources. Numerous health conflicts prevail, such as undiagnosed celiac disease and 70,000 deaths per year due to road accidents as of 2013. However, compared to sub-Saharan Africa, with about 500,000 affected with HIV and AIDS in 2001, they seem to have a relatively low infection rate. However, this does not mean that individuals in the Eastern Mediterranean region are at low risk for contraction. Effective measures to decrease burden of disease have been found through health promotion, through emphasizing responsibility, community capacity, and increasing partnerships, facilitating good health. As far as economics go in the Eastern Mediterranean, the FDI, Federal Direct Investment, in the countries along the Mediterranean shore from Morocco to Turkey have grown 6 times since the turn of the century, to $59 billion in 2006, ahead of Latin Americans' $25 billion, and not far short of China's $69 billion. So they're getting up there. At the same time, the growth in the region is running at 4.4% a year. Slow by China's standards, admittedly, but it's accelerated past Europe. So where does this money come from? Much of the money comes from Europe, as did the $12.9 billion France invested in Egyptian cement. But Americans are making aerospace parts, Arabs are spending petrodollars on property construction, Brazilians are investing in fertilizers and textiles from the region, Indians in IT, and there's pharmaceuticals. So there's various ways that the money is reaching the Eastern Mediterranean. Public health insurance accounts for 25% of total public health spending in Algeria, Cyprus, Arab Republic of Egypt, Islamic Republic of Iran, Lebanon, Pakistan, and Tunisia.
Politics. One of the major factors of the political influence on the middle Mediterranean is conflict. Conflict causes millions of people to escape and go to refugee camps, and there are outbreaks of infectious disease in those camps with poor sanitation and no immunization and services. Attacks on vaccination teams have slowed immunization campaigns, and polio has once again become a serious concern, especially in refugee camps, at a time when the region had almost eliminated it. Also, another political influence is with the WHO and their Millennial Development Goals, which are to address the HIV, AIDS prevention, maternal health, child mortality, malaria, etc. But those are also having a lack of commitment keeping and political transparency.
Moving on to cultural factors, current urbanization has caused a shift in diseases. Non-communicable diseases are now the largest burden in Eastern Mediterranean region countries. According to the WHO, cardiovascular diseases, cancers, chronic respiratory diseases, and diabetes cause over 1.7 million deaths a year. Unhealthy lifestyle choices are a factor in these health problems. For example, tobacco use in the form of cigarettes or water pipes has caused significant health challenges. Gender norms have also negatively affected health and perpetuated diseases. These gender norms seem to especially influence and affect women. They tend to be less educated, get married at younger ages, and are financially reliant upon their husbands and require their consent to receive medical services, etc. So you can see, culture is an important factor that can significantly alter the areas of health and disease.